Let me continue to elaborate on the choices, right? What we feel. I learned this past December, if I want to do more of my most favorite thing in the world, which is to sit on the beach and look at clear blue turquoise water. If I want to do more of that, my most favorite thing to do in the world, I had to take my shirt off because I was wearing the same tank top as yesterday. My nipples started to burn. Does that happen to anybody? You know, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't think it is though. If anybody wears a sweaty shirt and their nipples start to burn, type it, hey, that happened to me before in the comments. So if I want to do my most favorite thing in the world, which is to sit on the beach and look at clear blue turquoise water, guess what I have to do? Because everything has an opposite. My least favorite thing to do is to sit in traffic. Does anybody else not like to sit in traffic? I want you to comment in the comments section. If you don't like to sit in traffic, I want you to say, I don't like to sit in traffic, Eric. Because you won't catch, I've been in Atlanta since 94. You won't catch me on the highways during traffic hours. So this is like super important, right? This should be shared with people. This is wisdom and knowledge, right? If I want to do, you see, you don't have to yell to make a point. You don't have to yell to have the best energy. You just have to be actually telling the truth. A lot of people nowadays, they don't do that. So if I want to do more of my most favorite thing in the world, which is to sit on the beach and look at turquoise blue waters, guess what I have to do more of? My least favorite thing, everything has an opposite, right? My least favorite thing to do is sit in traffic. Now, my second least favorite thing to do is iron clothes. And I haven't ironed clothes in like 20 years. Maybe 15, right? I don't know. Since the last time I had a job in the restaurant industry where I had to actually have my shirt pressed every day, right? So my second least favorite thing to do is iron clothes, and I never iron clothes, okay? My first least favorite thing to do, meaning my most least favorite thing to do in life, is to sit in traffic. But guess what I had to do this past Christmas? Now, I'm not saying I have to go sit in traffic to do more of my most favorite thing to do, but see where I'm going with this. This past Christmas, right? We opened up at a bunch of malls. Guess what I had to do? I had to drive from my house to Sugarloaf Mills Mall in Lawrenceville. From there to Lithonia. From there to Town Center in Kennesaw. From there, back home. During traffic. Took me like 5 or 6 hours. Bumper to bumper, unavoidable, during Christmas, the entire time. One of the days that I was driving, I started crying. I'm in traffic. I'm laughing right now because my eyes are starting to water thinking about it, right? Because I had a breakthrough. I'm in traffic. Crying, happy, realizing that if I want to do more of my most favorite thing to do, I have to do more. I don't have to go sit in traffic to do more of that, but here's the level, right? I have to embrace a certain sense of gratefulness while I'm sitting in traffic. You understand, people cutting people off left and right. And I'm just, in your mind, right? You can control what you think, how you feel, right? With your perspective, we've talked about that. But imagine coming to that actual realization. You see, there's believers and there's non-believers. If the believers were really acting like believers, then they would have a sense of gratefulness when they're doing their least favorite thing, when they're in their trials of life, when they're in their storm of life, when they're valleys, right? It's the same God that's in the mountaintops is the same God that is in the valleys. The type of attitude that we have to have when we are in the valleys of life is gratitude. You see, you can't add ness to gratitude. You either have gratitude or you don't. Now I'm going to flip it. People can be grateful, right? But to what level are you grateful? Meaning you can add ness to grateful, right? Oh yeah, I'm so happy this. I'm so grateful. Oh, but to what level are you deep down inside thinking to yourself, whatever words you want to input, right? In the depths of your being. You see, God knows the intentions of our heart. He knows how we really feel or think about something. So, oh, I'm grateful, oh, blah, blah, blah. But in your mind, your faith is getting tested. You're actually thinking X, Y, Z, blah, 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 and you're complaining in your mind. You don't tell them, oh, I'm grateful. But do you have and embrace a sense of gratefulness? Does that make sense? Comment? Yeah, Erica, makes sense. I didn't really think about it like that. You see, the trials of life, you don't have to reach a certain level. You don't have to get a certain amount. You don't have to do all these things to be considered success. And then I'm grateful, right? Every day I'm grateful. Every moment I'm grateful. So that is the understanding that human beings need to have in regards to our perspective and the feeling that we actually give something, right? You see, having gratitude, embracing gratitude, that comes from God, right? There's no ness. There's no another level. It's not gratitudeness. You either have gratitude, you show gratitude, right? But that grateful, when people say they're grateful, are you really grateful, or are you really complaining in the back of your mind? Are you really complaining deep down in your heart? So just think about that. Okay? Peace.